I think we're the last people. I really do. I think we're the last of the biological people with all the biological problems. I think there's a
And do you feel
very,
excited about that?
I just think that's just what it is.
You're just fine with it.
It is what it is, you know? I mean, that I don't think you can control it at this point, other than some massive natural disaster that resets us back to the Stone Age, which is also something we should be very concerned with
Yeah.
because it seems like that happens a lot and we're not aware of it because the timeline of a human body is so small. You know, the timeline of the human existence as a person is 100 years if you're lucky, but yet the timeline of the Earth is billions of years. And if you look at how many times life on Earth has been reset by comets slamming into the Earth and just completely eliminating all technological advancement. It seems like it's happened multiple times in recorded history.
I do think I always think we don't think about that quite enough. We talked about the simulation hypothesis earlier. It's had this big resurgence in the tech industry recently. One of the things, one of the new takes on it as we get closer to AGI is that, if ancestors were simulating us, the time they'd want to simulate again and again is right up to the, the lead up to the creation of AGI.
Yeah.
So it seems very crazy we're living through this time, but it's not a coincidence at all. This is the time that is after we had enough cell phones out in the world, like recording tons of video to train the video model of the world that's all being like jacked into us now via brain implants or whatever. And before everything goes really crazy with AGI. And it's also this interesting time to simulate, like, can we get through? Does the asteroid come right before we get there for dramatic tension? Like, do we figure out how to make this safe? Do we figure out how to societally agree on it? So that's led to like a lot more people believing it than before, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I think this is just where it's going. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing, but it's certainly better to live now. I would not want to live in the 1800s and be in a covered wagon trying to make my way across the country.
Yeah, we got the most exciting time in history yet.
It's the best. It's the best, but it also has the most problems, the most social problems, the most awareness of social,
For sure.
environmental,
For sure.
infrastructure, the issues
But we get to
that we
go.
have.
We get to go solve them.
Yeah.
And I intuitively, I think I feel something somewhat different than you, which is I think humans in something close to this form are going to be around for a lot longer than, I don't think we're the last humans.
How long do you think we have?
Like longer than a time frame I can reason about.
Really?
Now, there may be like, I could totally imagine a world where some people decide to merge and go off exploring the universe with AI, and there's a big universe out there. But like, can I really imagine a world where, short of a natural disaster, there are not humans pretty similar to humans from today on Earth doing human-like things, and the sort of spirit of humanity merged into these other things that are out there doing their thing in the universe? It's very hard for me to actually see that happening. And maybe that means I'm like going to turn out to be a dinosaur and let I'm horribly wrong in this prediction. But I would say I feel it more over time as we make progress with AI, not less.
Yeah, I don't feel that at all. I feel like we're done.
In like a few years.
No,
A few decades.
maybe a generation or two. It'll probably be a gradual change, like wearing of clothes. You know, I don't think everybody
Yeah.
wore clothes when they invented clothes. I think it probably took a while. When someone figured out shoes, I think that probably took a while. When they figured out structures, doors, houses, cities, agriculture, all those things were slowly implemented over time and then now become everywhere. And I think this is far more transformative.
And is part of that because you don't think there will be an option for some people not to merge?
Right. Just like there's not an option for some people to not have telephones anymore. It's like I used to have friends like, I don't even have email.
Right.
Those people don't exist anymore.
Right.
They all have email.
Right.